Clinging with it. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Al Harden. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Here's Gordon. A second chance effort. Deflected by Davis.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Nesmith. Seattle missing again. Pass to Harden. Back to Sharp. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Here's Davis. Outside ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Nesmith. Drills it from outside.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Harden. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
James Harden.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
That's the free fly. Nesmith can't get it to go.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Right side, Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. Pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Here's Harden. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Nesmith can't get it to go.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Gordon. A steal. Coulibaly with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Davis has the open look. Seattle missing again. Harden surveying the D. In the corner, it's Gordon. No good on the 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Nesmith. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Outside, Ball. Clock at 4. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Bucket is good. Nesmith has got his second basket of the night.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Pass to Harden. Here's Klingon. Shoots over Ball. Klingon's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Stolen by Ball. In the corner, it's Neesmith. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Neesmith has got 7 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
So at the end of one quarter,
Visiting team, 9.
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
And it's Davis missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hard. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And finished off by DeRozan.
It's nice to see DeRozan take flight and turn back the clock a little bit.
Harden outside. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
James Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Seattle. Trailing by 2. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Reddish. Latrey. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Coulibaly with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there. DeRozan's got the lead up to 2 now for Seattle.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Here's Coulibaly to the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass to Nurkic. From deep. Cans it from downtown. Nurkic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
DeRozan inside. Now, here's Hart. Knocked away. Pass to Walker. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Coulibaly, no good.
Seattle foul.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Seattle making a change here. The three from Harden. Seattle grabs the miss. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Nesmith. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Now here's Davis. 6 on the shot clock to end the run. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And here's the break. Here's Walker. And it's blocked. And it's Davis at the elbow. And it's Davis with the jam.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Pass to Walker. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside, Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the screen. Pass to Hart. Back to ball. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harden has a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. DeRozan. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Man, even in a league of high-riser shape, Sharp stands out.
Pass to Coulibaly. And here is Davis. The rebound by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Seattle trails by 9. And Ball gets double teamed. Now Davis. Clinging with the steal. Here's Daniels. Pass to Gordon. And that one, good. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Sharp. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
Free throw drops for Harden. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Seattle trails by 12. And Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Ball. Davis sets a screen. Loads it up for Davis. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Pass to Neesmith. Knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. And Clingan pulls it down.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Timeout, Seattle.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 from 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Seattle trails by 17. Down low. Looking to end the run. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And here's Harden. He's got 12. Pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Good work there as it goes. 9 points for Aaron Neesmith.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
To the middle. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Second team foul.
Here's Ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon has top-notch defensive instincts and very active hands.
And Hart has it in the corner. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Harden. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Away team ball.
Now Harden. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Wide open look here for Clingan. Bangs home the trifecta. Clingan's got 6.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Back to Davis. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for him.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside for Davis. Down low. From close range. They get it back. Pass to Hart. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Now Clingan. He's guarded by Davis.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And here's Harden for three. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basket.
54.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Coulibaly with it. Pass to Davis. Pulls up on the wing. And Clingan pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead.
And it's a great finish! Oh my.
First personal foul.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Coulibaly. From outside, off the mark. Here is Daniels. Outside Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Seattle. With the floater. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, he's like a freight train in the open floor. Gordon finishing the break.
It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound. Here's Davis. And Clingan pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Davis gets it to go.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Pass to Sharp.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
Clingan with the steal. Back to Sharp. Lob pass to Gordon. It's intercepted. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. The three from Davis. And the three ball is good.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
It's Harden with the drive. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Davis. Hart, wide open. He fires. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Stolen by Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Seattle. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's hauled in by Gordon. Harden draws the double. Pass to Sharp. Clinging with it. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. No good with the triple. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Seattle on defense. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Gordon missing. Seattle with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. And Davis throws it down. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gordon.
Seattle foul. Josh Hart. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that one misses.
Shooting for the away team.
He hits the 2nd from the line. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the foul on Harden.
James Harden.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.